Hey, Matt, Will Flax, how you doing?
Did you see you have a list of
Not bad. Did you ever tell my nephew he's an ass?
Do you want to see them?
What do you say? Huh? Hey, let me ask you a question. I'm actually at the office, and I'm talking to my partner who's educating me on this whole business. And do you have a minute to spare? I wanted him to talk to you about what you're using right now and, you know, what we can do going forward about the, you know, the payments.
I got them now, or do you want me to hear?
Wait.
You know what? I don't think he's going to take very long.
No, just a couple minutes.
So if you have a couple spare minutes, sorry to catch you at an off time, but you know, let me put you on hold for 1 second, and I'm going to have him pick up the phone and just you know, see how to make an appointment with you and see what we can do for you. Hold on 1 second, man. How do I put this in? Okay. Matt.
Matt Archibald, okay.
Yeah, Matt Archibald.
Okay.
He's kind of short on time, but
No, that's fine. Matt? Hey, Matt, how are you? Wilt says you're short on time, so I'll be brief. Yeah, my name's Rich Pirovano. I'm with Matrix Payment Systems. We're here in Hoffman Estates, Barrington area. I don't know. So we're close by, and we've got systems. We got something called Smart Pay, which will allow you to take checks and credit cards online, and also automate sending out invoices. And the invoices online that we send out will actually have a Pay It Now button, so that way they can at any time, you know how people are working at home, working at night, whenever, when they get an invoice, instead of having to print it out and send a check whenever, we'll actually be able to take a check by web or check by phone, and then also a credit card by web or credit card by phone, whichever they prefer. We do both. We have it all wrapped up into a bow. So what we usually do is schedule demos so you can actually see it. It's usually about a 10 to 20 minute demo online, and what we can do is kind of usually it's about a week out. We're booked. We got so many of these things. It takes about a week to do the pay, the checks by web and the Smart Pay. So if we can book that within a week, and then also we'll show you our payment gateway, which is we're able to cut payment costs, credit card costs for an all-in B2B type company into 2.5 for everything, and most get good rates like 1.79 or 2.2, but then when they add up all their fees at the end of the month, they end up being crazy high from a percentage. So we make it nice and easy. A little bit. Oh, great. How long you guys been in business? Oh, congratulations. You the owner? Okay. But obviously you're what do you do over there? Ah, okay, good. Then you'll like this stuff, because everything talks to each other, and that's a beautiful thing. Excellent. Okay. That's okay. Print out 2 invoices every morning. This is per customer.
which was the speaker?
You got like 210 net 30 type situation?
No.
Okay. Sure, and we can do that. You want to be able to automate both credit cards and checks, right?
Solid.
That's exactly it. They'll get an invoice, and instead of just having to print it out, and they'll be able to pay it on the spot. They can either pay by a check or they can pay by credit card. It integrates with almost everything. Um, oh yeah, definitely integrates with QuickBooks. hmm You can, yes, yeah. They'll all talk to each other. So once QuickBooks initiates it, and we have a QuickBooks expert here that'll be able to show you how all that's done, and it'll help with the gateway. I mean, with the not just with the gateway, but with the demo, we'll be able to show you how it works live. It's pretty cool. So, myself, I've been doing credit card processing for 12 years, but we recently have become, and we've done checks by web for a long time, but we just got this new system, and everybody loves it. It's just making life a lot easier and saving businesses time and cutting costs. So you add all that up together, improve cash flow, cut costs, and then the cost of this thing is, it's like less than $1,000. So when you add all this stuff up, so we're not talking about something that would be cost prohibitive at all. So it's a kind of a no-brainer. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to have to send in Louie and Vinny. It's better to do it this way. No, I mean it is what it is. It's the reality today is that a lot of businesses are slow paying. Even the big guys are slow paying, and for the smaller merchants especially, and mid-sized companies are getting a little beat up by this. So there's an increase in factoring now. There's an increase in business loans to help cover that spread. But that's why this thing is taken off for us, because it is something that can help from speeding up that cash flow and giving them an incentive and an e-reminder. And we can program it so you can tell the system, all right, we want to email them an invoice every 7 days, or every 10 days, or every month, or every week, whatever. We'll program it up, and boom, it'll send those out. No, it'll be the server. The server is generally it's a secured site type situation. So on that, being that you're the IT guy and I'm not, I know about the functionality and some of the basics, but I don't want to give misinformation. Bad. Oh no, a lot of it is hosted by us. It's a separate site, separate website. So everything's ultra secure, because when you're dealing with payments, there's something called PCI compliance that has to be met. And by us hosting the payment gateway, it's all PCI compliant. So they're going to ask you about any firewalls on your stuff, but because our system takes everything, you're protected. It's completely hosted off-site and like Fort Knox protected. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay. Well, yeah, I understand what you mean. Last company might have been better, but obviously you gotta bring these guys up, and it takes time. Obviously, 3-year company, and you're probably growing. A lot of companies in your position are. I had somebody call me yesterday that said that we don't have enough capital to keep up with our orders. We're in a situation where banks are tight and we're getting business, but we just can't keep up. So, I mean, that's a good problem to have, but that's the market that we're in. We gotta grow and do as best as we can with what we have. The key is to stay afloat, stay alive, and keep growing on a smart pace so that we can manage the growth too. And this will help manage the growth, so that's a good thing. So, what's a good time to set up demo. Yeah, it's an online webinar, so you'll be on that. Yeah, it'd be about like, if you say probably starting on the 24th, we may have some availability, but maybe the 28th Tuesday for that's for the Smart Pay. We can do the credit card payment processing one long before that if you want.